The United Nations has warned its staff of imminent terror attacks across Somalia's capital city. They have identified 5 surf vehicles they believe are outfitted to be vehicle-based improvised explosive devices, VBIEDs. Targets identified include Elite Hotel, Kilometer 4 Checkpoint, SYL Hotel, Dorban Hotel, Dabka Area, Jazeera Hotel, the Ministry of Information, Godka Jilakau, Lido Beach, Maka El Mukarama Road, Villa Somalia Checkpoint, Nisa Checkpoint, and airport checkpoints. They have pinpointed January 20th, 21st, and 28th as likely attack dates. The UN also warns their personnel to avoid public gatherings and protests. This situation is the result of the political infighting that has gripped Somalia around the national elections. President Mohamed Farmajo and Prime Minister Mohamed Roble have been in a power struggle since September 16th of last year, when the president first tried to strip Roble of his powers. A series of events involving the National Intelligence and Security Agency led to the confrontation. In July, digital agent Ikran Talil went missing after leaving the agency one evening. Fingers were pointed at NISA officials, while an investigation eventually blamed Al-Shabaab, who denied any involvement. Later that month, Roble sacked 2 NISA officials for interfering with citizens' movements at the international airport. Then, September 6th, Roble fired the agency's director and Farmajo right-hand man Fahad Yassin. Yassin is seen as the key to Farmajo's re-election, and the president would not stand by and let this happen, so he tried to fire Roble. And yet, an agreement was finally worked out between the 2 leaders. Yassin was given the title National Security Advisor, reporting to the president, and Yassin Ferri was installed as the new NISA director. Subsequently, the nation's security minister and Roble loyalist has kicked NISA out of the airport. Approved demonstrations in Benadir despite the opposition of local authorities, while Yassin has been accused of colluding with Al-Shabaab to destabilize the country. All of these moves led Farmajo to make a second attempt on December 27th to suspend Roble's powers. Coupled with federal troop movements, which caused many politicians, including Roble, to accuse the president of a coup attempt. Security forces have been recalled from the field of action to try and calm Mogadishu, giving Al-Shabaab a free hand in much of the country. But the distraction of the security forces has also seen other theaters of action. Galmudug troops have taken on the Alu Sunna wal Jama Sunni militia along with federal army units. This appears a political move to keep ASWJ from taking seats in imminent polls and complicating Farmajo's path to re-election. In Puntland, there has been a split in the security forces, as State President Saeed Deni tried to fire the PSF commander Mohamud Osman Diano. Diano refused to go, and his loyalists have battled other state forces on the streets of Bosaso. Hiran separatist leader and former Somali National Army General Abukar Hood is currently in Mogadishu to talk to Farmajo. His organization has been demanding independence from Hirshabelle, leading to live-fire skirmishes recently. All of these situations have fed into a weakening and distraction of Somali security forces, leading to the UN's distress over the safety of the nation's capital. The only possible solutions would seem a quick completion of not only lower house elections, but the executive balloting, or a national security summit to refocus the guns on Al-Shabaab, not those loyal to rival politicians. ADN TV will continue to report on political and security developments throughout Somalia.